Okay, now I'm live. We've been having a little problem up here today. Things just didn't want to go like they. Okay, now I'm live. We've been having. We'll get it fixed here. Just 1 second. Yeah, I know I was going to start at 6. I'm lucky I'm starting at 6:30. But anyway, let me pin this message because that's important. All right. Woohoo! Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Let me know if the music in the background is too loud. I'll turn it down. I don't think they can get me for it. It's all supposed to be public domain, so thought a little crim is happening here. Oh, goodness. So, I got some quarters. They're not car wash quarters. They're actually uh, from the convenience store down the street. My lady that comes and helps me clean while I am recovering uh, got me some quarters so I could do my laundry. So we do have some quarters. We're going to try and finish this book tonight. Hello, Mr. James Eller, who always keeps me on my toes. And Miss Stephanie, glad to see you popping in here. Merry Christmas to you. I got to get my Nightbot fired up here. I had it going, but then I had to reboot. So, come on, you silly computer. Yeah, I know one thing I need to do over the holidays is I need to go through my computer, get some of the trash off of it, and get some updates done and get everything spiffy like it should be. Um, I am actually going to give something away during this stream. Surprise! So you will need to make sure you have made a post. Oh, Spraycan! You are welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for the treasure chest you sent. I've been going through it today as I was assembling all of the gifts for the 12 Days of Christmas and picking out some of the lovely items that were in there to add into the boxes for some little extra treasures. I even found one thing in there I'm keeping for myself. I'm going to consider it a Christmas gift from you. There is an absolutely gorgeous orange watch in there. And all I had to do was change the battery in it, and it is ticking away. And I think it is beautiful, and I love orange. So I'm going to keep that piece for me as a Christmas gift from Spraycan. Uh, who else we got in here? John Jacobs also sent some error quarters and a Kennedy half in for giving away. So those will be in one of the boxes or one or more of the boxes. I am not on camera tonight simply because I had to go a day and a half without my medications, and I just really didn't feel very good today, and I had to get all the boxes done. But we have 15 boxes for the 12 days, and then there's a separate box for the Epiphany, which is the 13th day. And the 3 boxes that are left over will also carry over to the Epiphany prize. So the Epiphany prize is going to be a good one. I need some help. I'm not big on foreign coins, and I found this rascal. I do not know what it is. So if anybody recognizes what language this is or what country this coin is from, Let me turn it over here. This is I don't even know which side is obverse and which side is reverse, but it's an interesting coin. It feels like it's made out of aluminum. I don't know what it is. I found it at the house my niece used to live in, and they've lived all over the world. So I'm thinking it might be Japanese because they did live in Japan. But if anybody knows what this is and can tell me, I would, or tell me where I can go look for what it is. Um, Let me see here. My stream says there are 5 people, and my Nightbot says there are 5 people. So I'm going to say hello to those 5 who are on the list at the moment. Uh, is the CIR your initials, or is that short for circle, or how do I pronounce that name? Gold person. John Jacobs, Spray Can Coins, Stephanie, and the Lucky James Eller right now are all in the room. And so I'm happy to see anybody in here. I got started late. I had originally planned on coming on Coinoscope. Okay, if you have Coinoscope on your phone, it will help. Okay, I do not have that on my phone, and the only way I can put anything else on my phone is to take something off. My phone is overloaded. Hello, Danielle. Welcome, welcome. Um, anyway, so I made the initial 15 boxes, well, 16 boxes today. I still have more things to go back through. Clark's Cove, hi guys. This is my neighbors to the slight north. I am in Virginia. They are in West Virginia. Um, anyway, I did the initial boxes, and now I still have a bunch of prizes left. So I'm going to go back through and add something else to each box. So I will be taking care of that in the morning. I've got one of the prizes that's supposed to go in the Epiphany box that I can't find, so I'm going to have to hunt for that. But I know it's here. I just have put it in a container that I now can't find. But one of the things that I wanted to give away, and I'm probably going to give it away whether we finish it tonight or not, is one of the 50 state quarters books. It's a really nice, this is an archival book made by, who made this one? Littleton, I think. I could be wrong. Yes, this is a Littleton book. And it is missing District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Utah. I don't know why Utah has not shown up, but I have a roll and a half of quarters here that they are not from the car wash, but they are circulated quarters. They came from the little gas station convenience store down the street. Hi, Edith. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, we're going to do this, and then I'm going to go through what the rules for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway actually are, because we had a little problem with it last year with one of the grand prize winners was not in the U.S., and I tried twice to send the package to him, wasted a tremendous amount of postage, and he never did get it. So I've had to give up on that, and I'm going to have to figure out something else to give him that I can send overseas. But unless you are willing to pay the postage and you know your country will accept coins and that kind of thing, I'm not going to be able to award that prize because I just can't. I lost over $60 trying to send this gentleman his prize. So That didn't work out so well. Um, who are we alerting on, Steph? Uh, can you somehow send me a private? We always get a troll or two. My very first live stream, I had I got shut down 3 times. I was bawling like a baby because I didn't know why they were doing this to me, and it was awful. Okay, long as my mods are, yeah, I got good mods. I don't have a lot of mods anymore because when I was sick and I wasn't doing live streams, some of them just moved on, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. Some of them have their own channels now and don't have time. So I probably will be picking some new mods. Oh my gosh, you guys gotta see, this is the first quarter I picked up. What in the world has happened to this poor thing? What is this? Oh my goodness. That thing is trash. Ola, the coin. Yes, it is aluminum, and I strongly think it is from Japan because my niece's family lived in Japan before they came back to the States. So thank you. Yeah, this thing, I don't know. It is trash. That's the very first quarter I picked out of these roll here. It is beat. Oh my goodness, look at that poor thing. George, you kind of got your butt whooped there. 1984, okay? All right, thank you, John. Much appreciated. All right, let's get rid of that one. I'm just going to kind of look at all these coins, but the only book I actually have out right now is the 50 states ones. I'm just going to kind of peek at the other ones real quick, and I will go back through them later when I have the correct book out. I just am mostly trying to find. Yeah, that George did have a rough life. He was a victim of some kind of serious domestic violence there. Pronounce it like sir. Okay, thank you, sir. That's what I was kind of thinking, like short for circle or, along the lines of circle, but I wasn't sure. And I usually try to make kind of at least a halfway effort to get everybody's names right. Uh, Years and years ago, I worked at the telephone company. I was a directory assistance operator, which is a job that does not even exist anymore. But I found the strangest name in the listings one day. And truly, I thought it was a joke. And wherever this person is, I don't want to make a joke out of your name because I found out it really was a real person. And it turned out that someone I knew went to college with this person. But it was the strangest, at the time, the strangest name I had ever encountered. It was Porn Pen Prugpachellers. Took me a long time to learn to pronounce that name. It was an eye opener for me, some of the names that I encountered as a telephone operator. It was a real interesting job. That corner looks like you feel. It looks like how I felt yesterday and this morning. I, because of the way my doctor's appointments and everything fell, I ended up having to go without my medications, almost all of them, for a day and a half, including my pain medications and all of my anti-inflammatory. So I have been a miserable pup for a day and a half, and finally, um, around 1 o'clock today, I was able to uh, send my house cleaning lady down to pick up the meds, and they're just now starting to work, which is also part of why I was late getting the show on the road tonight. Considering, oh, so close and yet so far. Uh, I cannot see out of one eye right now. I'm going to have some surgery done on it, which actually is supposed to make my vision better than it was before. But for right now, I'm really struggling with it. And I debated on doing the 12 Days of Christmas, but we had so much fun last year doing this. And even though, yeah, I think it was on Muscle Shell's stream. Yep, Echo and the Bunnymen. Uh, when I get better, I'm going to start a whole new channel besides this one that is all about music. Because there's West Virginia, home of the Clark's Covers. Uh, um, anyway, I do plan on starting a whole separate channel about music since I worked in it and still work in it. Okay, Spray Can. I'm surprised you even have any phone service considering where you live. Spray Can's another West Virginian. Our service is bad. Theirs is worse. Sometimes Clark's Cove sounds like they're doing 2 tin cans tied together with a string. It's out here in the mountains. Phone service is a very different animal. I am so looking forward to getting back to Michigan, which probably is at this point not going to happen until March or April. Another 65. But I need to get back there because the medical is just far superior, and I have a much better support system of people up there who can assist me when I run into little problems like, gee, I can't drive because I can't see. So I'm working towards that. They called me this week and I got a new storage unit up the road here. I'm going to have to get one of my friends to help me. The one that I have, they kept raising the rent on, and I really can't afford to keep it. And while we are moving all my things out of it, a lot of the stuff is going to get donated or tossed in preparation for the move. And one of my metal detecting buddies may help me with that. I haven't asked him yet, but I'm going to offer him money. So hopefully, otherwise, I'm going to go to we have a halfway house here for homeless, well, semi-homeless gentlemen, and we hire them a lot to do moving of things. All of the people that live there have they've all been screened, and I'm sure I can find someone there. Sir Gold, in June, I had a pulmonary embolism, which, if people don't know what that is, it's a blood clot that travels through your body and jumps up into your lungs. Well, mine jumped up into my lung and jammed itself up against my heart. And I spent 15 days in the intensive care unit. I had to learn how to walk all over again. And I injured my eye when I fell. That's what the deal with the eye surgery is that when I fell, I face planted myself and it's like, bam, you know, jammed my glasses into my eye. So then I developed what they call a fast growing traumatic cataract, which has to be removed. And at the same time, I developed uh, what is called thyroid eye disease, which is similar to Graves, behind the same eyeball. So I got two problems with the same eye. So I've been having a lot of problem with double vision and, just can't see worth a crap. I could not see even the biggest letter on the eye chart when they were doing the exam. So I've pretty much lost the sight in that eye, but they're going to fix me up. And I was actually told that once they do the cataract surgery, my vision should be back to 2020 in that eye, which would be fabulous. Okay, there wasn't much in that half a roll, so I still got this other roll here. I'm zipping through it pretty quick. I'm just looking primarily at the state quarters because I'm hoping to finish this book. And of course, I did not get to go to the car wash. Ooh, that one's shiny. I don't know what that is, but it's so shiny. It is a Nebraska. It's sure shiny though. I was hoping for something better there, but we don't always get stuff. Hey, Sheena Smith, how are you? So glad to see everybody in here. Once I get to the end of these quarters, we'll shift gears a little bit. I am so happy just to be able to do a stream. It really was very upsetting to me when I had to stop doing my shows and I lost an incredible number of viewers. Okay, somebody else look at this mint mark. Does that P look a little strange? Or is it just my eyes? But it seems to me like there's some doubling on some of these letters, like the D in God and the N on in. Look at the R and stuff in Liberty. Now, am I seeing things or are those double? Because they sure look double to me, and I got on magnifiers. Yeah, look at that B. Yeah, the whole Liberty is like really. First I thought it was just my double vision, but no, that looks like it was machined that way. That's not me seeing double. I don't know if I can get my scope a whole lot closer. I'll do what I can, but this is not the best. Yeah, that's not normal. Yeah, that's just not normal. Let me see what I can do here. It looks doubled to me. But like I said, I've been having double vision problems. So that's why I stopped and said, okay, you guys look at this. Hey, Mikey. Yeah, see, I I have that same issue, Stefan, with my eyes not being good. But whatever it is, it's not normal. Show the mint mark again. Okay. Okay. It looks like on the side of the P. Let me see if I can get over right on this edge here. Looks like there's a little extra there that shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one aside. The other thing I was looking at was the N up here on "In God We Trust" and along the side of the D as well. You know, none of them look crisp and normal like they should. This second T on the end of "trust" there's like a line up here. Yeah, the northeast side of the P looks doubled. Um, well, I moved it and it didn't disappear. So I I'm definitely going to set this one aside for a second opinion for two reasons. Number one, other people in the stream are agreeing with me that it looks like, look inside the C in America. In the bottom part of the C, there's a little extra line in there. The top of the A in states looks like it has a little special little pyramid on it. So yeah, there's something abnormal, but especially in Liberty, there just seems to be a lot of stuff going on. So I am going to hold on to it. I'm going to flip this one over. I want to see what the reverse looks like. We got so wrapped up in that we haven't really taken a look at its derriere. Now see, this side looks pretty crisp. You know, everything appears to be in the right place. That's what makes the other side, the obverse, jump out so much. Because see, I have moved it and put it back under, and we're still seeing all of those same things. The D and God in particular, the E on the end. So yeah, I'm gonna set this one aside because there's just so many different letters that seem to have issues, especially in the word liberty. So we're going to hold on to this one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, especially because I can't see very well. Yeah, I do have a loop, but I'm going to get somebody else to take a look at it because, like I said, I've got so many problems with my eyes right now. But I knew that's not normal. So we found us a little treasure there to look at. So let's move on from that one for a while. See what else we got in here. But yeah, that was a surprising little find. All of a sudden I looked at it and said, wait a minute, what's going on there? Yeah. Like I said, I'm mostly just trying to find those missing ones out of that book, but that did kind of just jump right out at me and say, hey, Suze, even your bad eyes know there's something wrong here. So, thank you all for your second and third and fourth opinions. Yeah, I'm going to go back over that one some more. For now, I just set it aside because it did jump out and say, hey, don't go fast, because sometimes you miss things when you go fast. Like, I have a whole big long list of errors and anomalies that I've been working on the state park quarters, that I have a couple of tubes of quarters that I have set aside to re-examine, but it's hard to do that when your eyes are messed up. So I've just been setting them aside, knowing that I can get back to them. Oh, did he now, John Jacobs? I wish somebody'd come drop some money on my house. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere this Christmas. Because of my health issues, I knew travel was not one of the brighter ideas. So I'm staying home. I have a ham going in my crock pot. Smells really good in here. Oh, my favorite place, Michigan. Mikey's here. He's just not here for too long because he's at the airport. But he's here. Oh, Mikey, I have to tell you this. This is funny. I was talking to my brother last night, and we were discussing my new air fryer. Well, my brother got an air fryer a while back, and he was telling me that what he had prepared for dinner last night in his air fryer, and he told me that he was having fries and chicken tenders. Well, of course, I burst out laughing when he said chicken tenders. And because my brother is familiar with who you are because of that coin that you donated to his friend who was at Pearl Harbor, I'm cracking up. And so I had to tell my brother the story about your autocorrect turning your chicken tenders into children tenders. So, or children fingers. So that's going to be a family joke now, I think, forever. Sir Gold, I get that. Right now, I cannot drive. I'm back to using a walker, and I have double vision, and it's made it really hard for me to do anything. I didn't really do my Christmas the way I normally do, but the rest of my family was headed up to the Washington, D.C. area, and they were going to be in a motel or a hotel. And I just said, no, my health is not going to let me do it. Well, I could not read the print on mine either, Sir Gold. So here's what I did. I got my neighbor to come, and we took some white nail polish and marked the little dots. She marked the little dots so I could, and where the temperature readings were, So I can now read all the numbers, and we put a red line on the one that you set for the time, so I can see all the marks now. I couldn't see mine either. Now that I can see them, I can use it better. But what I've been doing is, when I don't know how to set it and I can't read the little book, there's about 10 bazillion YouTube videos that tell you how to cook just about anything in an air fryer. So I just go on YouTube and search, and it'll tell me how to do everything. So I don't have to try to read that stupid book. The arrows on the bottom of that quarter. Well, I've got that quarter set aside somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think there are any arrows on the bottom of that quarter. Are you talking about the one we were looking at with the doubles? Yeah, because there's no arrows on this one. It don't have no arrows. Doesn't have any Indians either. Alrighty. I'm hoping to find these ones. The one, too, I don't know where it is. Oh, gosh. Because I just been pushing them off to the side. So I'm not sure what quarter that was. I will be going back through them, though. I always go back through my quarters a couple of times before I use them for anything. People think I'm crazy. I'll be in the laundry room and I'm looking at my change before I put them in the washing machines. Even though I have already looked at them a couple of times, I still stop and give everything one more cursory look, because one day I had a couple quarters sitting here on my desk and I was going to do my laundry, and the lady that comes and helps me doesn't realize that when there's quarters sitting around, sometimes they're sitting there for a reason. A B reverse quarter. No, I don't think I do know what that is. I sit here with a copy of Coin Collecting for Dummies, so, I do not claim to be an expert. Anyway, I had a quarter sitting here that had a great big cud on it. It was one of the state park quarters. And this lady didn't realize that I had saved it for a reason, and she used it to dry my clothes with. So now I have to be very diligent about not leaving any quarters lying around, because she does not know the difference between one and the other. As soon as I get to the end of these, I'm going to be giving something away, since you guys were nice enough to come and hang out with me on Christmas Eve for a little bit. And then I'll be also telling you all of the... Yeah, I do know about that one. I have a whole list of those, Sir Gold. I'm actually making a spreadsheet of all the different odd things like that. And I saw a couple new ones in a video yesterday. I mean, they were new to me, not new, but new to me. I think my list is up to like 54, 55 of them now. So, B reverse. The leaves are touching the letters on the reverse. Now that's a good one to know. Yeah, I'm still learning on so many things, because truthfully, when my channel started, it really was a metal detecting channel. And by the way, there will be prizes in the drawings for both detecting and coin collecting. So, and And then there will be some prizes that are neither one. There will be some jewelry and some other items that I'm giving away because it is Christmas and you don't always get everything the same. And if you don't like what you get, well, you can give it to somebody else. I'm not offended if you do that by any sense of the word. Uh, my giveaway this year is not as big as it was last year. Last year I gave away several $100s worth of things. And this year, because of so many health issues, I sold a good chunk of my collection, and I just cannot do what I was doing before, but we're still going to have a bunch of fun. I guarantee you. I actually have found some W's out of the car wash, Stephanie. I think we found 3 or 4 this past year. Also found a silver quarter out of the car wash and a couple of DDOs and different things. Several with just little cud errors. The thing about the car wash is you just don't know what's in there. But when I started doing the car wash quarters was because I was at my car wash one day and I got some change. And just as I was about to drop the quarter in the slot, I realized it did not feel like a regular quarter. And I looked at it and it was a silver quarter, 1964 silver quarter. And then I thought, I wonder what other things I have shoved into this car wash every week. So that's when I started searching my car wash and my spare change, and because I don't have the luxury on Social Security, and a lot of people don't, of going and buying boxes of 50-cent pieces and all that. I mean, I wish I did, but I don't. But I still like collecting coins. I collected them when I was in high school and I worked in a grocery store. So when my friend Tommy died, I found a lock box in the stuff that I was given that had a bunch of loose change in it. It had some 50 cents in it and some silver coins and so forth. So I started doing the coins again. And somebody got mad at me and said that I should not be taking the quarters from the car wash, that I'm messing with the guy's business. Well, that's not true. And it's not true for 2 reasons. Number one, the gentleman who owns the car wash, I asked him if he checked the quarters. And he said, I don't have time for that, SHI. And I go there, well, when I'm driving, I go there every week. I wash my car there. I vacuum my car. Um, he has another business that's a laundromat that I use sometimes. And he has no problem with it. So why this person from another channel has a problem with it, I don't know, unless it's because he didn't think of it. I have one lady that used to be on my channel. I don't know if she still is or not, but she and her grandson go through her husband's change from his Wednesday night poker game. And they do it every week and check. And her 7-year-old son has been having so much fun doing the state parks and the states. She said his grades in school have come up in history and geography as a result of him doing the quarters. And so I see nothing wrong with it. I'm not stealing from anybody. Uh, just, you know, just searching through them, and then a lot of them go right back in his car wash. I take the mats out of my car and I wash them. So, Florida Thunder digging with Rob. Holy moly, look who's here. My detectomatic friend. All right, well, we didn't find any more quarters to go in that book, unfortunately. I'm going to go through some more that I have in the morning and see if I can fill that book. And that book is going to go in the prize package. But in the interim, all you nice folks that are here tonight, I don't know what this quarter is and why is it sitting over here by itself? Oh, I see why this one's here. This is one of the ones that has a little cud. If you look over here on the end of this cross, that blob there, it's called a cud, that is not supposed to be there. Now, those started turning up, and there's also one up here. Now, the first time I ever saw these was on Shibby Rob's channel about a year ago, and he ended up with a whole roll of them that were like that. I think he got them from Rosebud, but I'm not positive. But I'm going to put that other quarter in with that, and I'm going to put my Japanese coin in with that so we can work on those a little bit. Looking over here because I had put something aside to give away, and I got to find it. Got to find it. That's not it, but what is that? What is this I have found lying on my desk? It is 1 centavo from the Philippines. Oh, yeah, this is one of the U.S. When the Philippines were occupied by the United States in World War II, I think, or World War I. No, this is 1927. So this is a pretty cool coin here. I haven't really researched that one, but see, I find these odd little things lying around that, oh, here's some more things I've been looking for the Epiphany drawing. There's a big old silver round there. All right, yeah, I think these are some trying to find something interesting to give away. A lot of foreign coins in that box. That's not really what I was looking for. But, and then I got a whole bag full of jewelry that I have to test because some of it may be gold. A lady gave me a bag full of jewelry, and I already found a couple of pieces of gold in there, so it's possible there is more. And sometimes things aren't always marked, and they may have started out marked, like my mother's wedding rings, but after she wore them for 50 plus years, she had worn the markings off those items. Well, I can't find what I was going to give away. Where is this? It's making me nuts. Oh, that's my Christmas present that I got. Oh, I'll find it in a minute, folks. I apologize for my total lack of organization. And I just had the box because I was doing the packages. So I know, there's the box. That's the one we're hunting. because I wanted to get a dime out of here. There it is. Alrighty, we found it. Found what I'm going to give away here, which is a 1937 Merc. There we go. First, well, the two pieces that I found I already did sell. I have a guy here locally that he pays me pretty well for my gold. Yeah, I remember, Rob, when it was quarters for the parking meters and you could find a lot of quarters up around that area. Now you got to swipe your debit card, and half the time that doesn't work, and that makes me mad. But fortunately, because I am disabled, I don't have to pay to park down there if I can find a space. And if I can't find a space when I'm down there, one of my friend's brothers has a business down by where Frenchie's is, and I can park in his parking space. He has given me permission. I just have to let him know that I'm going to do it. Okay, if you have not posted anything in the chat for a bit, you need to do so I can give away this little Mercury dime here to somebody that's in the stream who bothered to show up, and it's a 37D, by the way. I found this under my desk. I have no idea. But anyway, if y'all want to get in, post something, because it says there are 8 people in the room, but there are only 6 people being picked up by the Nightbot. So a couple of you are not in there. I'm going to read the list of who has posted in the last 15 minutes. If I don't say your name, you need to do something. Archaeology Mikey, Sir Gold, Florida Thunder Digging with Rob, Scott Teskey, Stephanie, and the Lucky James Eller. If I did not say your name, you need to make some kind of effort to post something, even if it's an eyeball. Yeah, JJ went to eat supper. I remember that. But yeah, I'm right there with you, Sir Gold. That's why I have to have a visiting nurse. I have to have a lady that comes and helps with the house stuff. I'm considerably better than I was, but I got a ways to go yet. And right now, a lot of mine is my eyesight is just so awful that if you've seen the movie Grease, at the end of the movie, they're going through the fun house and the floor is going up and down and up and down. That's the way the floor looks to me when I try to walk. So I have to be extremely careful with what I'm doing because I don't want to injure myself again. I have made so much progress that I lie in my bed and I do leg exercises and stuff, just trying to strengthen my muscles so that when I do get up, I don't fall back down. All right, guys, I'm going to give you one more minute and then we're going to draw a name for somebody to win this little silver Merc. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's starting up tomorrow. And then I'm going to probably try and add some more things to the gift boxes. I have like I said, I have made 15 because I didn't want the person on day 12 to just have to take whatever box was left. There will still be a choice. And like I said, I do have gifts for both detecting and coin collecting, and then some other random things. So anyway, alrighty. We're gonna go over here to the Night Abat, and well, first I want to pull it up on the screen. Uh, Share screen. I haven't done this stuff for a while, folks, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Go over to the Nightbot giveaway screen. Pull that up here. Make sure everybody can see it. Let me make that full screen. Okay, so y'all can see I've got it set where everybody, including the mods, are in the drawing. There's a couple people that don't seem to be on the list. Right now we got Archaeology Mikey, Sir Gold, Daniel, Florida Thunder Rob, Sheena Smith, Stephanie, and James Eller. So if I didn't say your name, you need to post something real quick in the chattable area there. And I've got it set where for the last 15 minutes, nobody has any special extra luck or anything. Everybody's being treated equal. And so it says there are 10 people watching, but I only have 7 on the list. So 3 of you. Oh, Michael Kittle, got yourself in there real quick. Come on now. I need this thing to. Okay, Michael Kittle's on the list now. So now I got 8 out of the 10 people. And I'm not going to wait for anybody else. So, JJ's back. Woohoo. Yankee Down South sneaked in there just in time. All righty. I'm going to hit this button, and whoever's name it picks is going to win this 1937D Mercury Dime. And our winner is. Come on, roll. I'm hitting it and it's not rolling. What the deal here? All right, let me try it one more time. Come on, button. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. My mouse has come discombobulated. Okay, it says we have 10 in now, so I think everybody's pretty much in. Let's see who the winner is. Yankee Down South Adventures, who just came in the room, has won the Mercury Dime, assuming that Yankee is still here. So speak up, Yank. Let me know you're still in the game. And find my pencil. Yay, you! Yankee Down. So Yankee, where are you a Yankee from? And where down south did you go? Yeah, I don't want to scare you guys with my list of all my health issues, but I'll just tell you this. I have 9 different autoimmune disorders. 9 of them. And that's, as Forrest Gump would say, okay, he is from Connecticut. Yeah, I knew who you were, Greg, but I just wanted people to know that, where you came from. Yeah, and I knew you were in Florida because I am from Florida. I was raised in Florida, and I'm still heartbroken that I was too sick to make Florida Hunt, but I just couldn't get it done. Wanted to try to come down for Christmas, but I'm not able to do that right now. I was just talking to my brother about it. I was given some money last year to go down and see my brother, and I still have that money put aside. It was given to me for, oh, I hope you guys can hear me because I'm getting the wheel of death over here. There we go. Yeehaw. All right. So, Greg, I need you to email me your address. So, I think I have it, but I don't want to swear to that. So, uh, if you will send me your address. Now, I will not be sending these packages out until the end of the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. And the reason for that is if somebody wins something else, that way I don't have to send two different packages. I can just add to the one that's already started. So, all right, let's move on to a little info about the giveaway. I think I made a banner that has most of this in it. Uh, First thing I need to emphasize is people are saying, how come you're not starting, or how come you're starting the 12 Days of Christmas on Christmas? And that's because that's really when it starts. A lot of people think it's the first 12 days of the month. It's not. The 12 days of Christmas actually run from Christmas Day through into January. The 12th day is on January 6th, and that night is what is known as the 12th night. The next day is the Epiphany, and it is said that you are supposed to finish up all of your feasting and eating up all the stuff that you made and doing whatever you're doing with all your gifts, and all your decorations are supposed to come down, and if they don't, you're going to have bad luck for the whole rest of the year. So that's the dates. It starts tomorrow, and they're not going to all be at the same time of day. It's going to kind of be a pop-up thing. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to do it in the evening because I know everybody has activities going on during the daytime with their families and friends and so forth. But from that point on, they're just going to pop up because I want people in different time zones to have opportunities to participate and win. So you're going to have to make sure of the following. You need to be at least 18 years of age, live in the United States, one entry per person or per household. You must be a subscriber to the channel. If you unsubscribe after you win, or you don't win, as the case may be, I keep track of that stuff, and you're not going to be eligible for future giveaways because the stuff I give away, I want it to be for the people that actually support my channel, such as it is. You need to be present to win unless you are otherwise, it's otherwise noted. So now, up at the top of tonight's stream, I pinned a link to a video. That video is going to be the comment video for the early bird prize tomorrow night. And you need to follow the instructions. When you make your comment on it, you need to use the word banana. And when you go to the video and see it, you will understand why you need to use the word banana. And it's all Mikey's fault. Yeah, it is. It's Mikey's fault. I think this is the right video. Make sure here. Sometimes I get a little wackadoodle-doo. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make Florida hunt. I'm just not sure. It. I got this eye surgery thing coming up. Yep, this is the right video. But anyway, so that's the whole deal on the 12 Days of Christmas. Like I said, I made extra boxes so that the last couple of people will have more than one thing to choose from. And the boxes that are left after the 12 will all be flipped over into the Epiphany box, which is the biggest prize of all of them. Well, can we stay here until I'm done first, Mikey? Really, dude. Uh, so anyway, and now I have a question I want to bounce off of you guys. Since you showed up on Christmas Eve, I have some things that were given to me a while back. They are not new, but they are usable. And I'm trying to decide if people would be offended by getting used items. And what most of them are coin books, empty coin books. I have, and some of them are kind of almost vintage. I have some empty Mercury books, an empty generic dime book, some empty penny books, Lincoln pennies, uh, JFK half-dollar empty book, Roosevelt starting from 46 and running through, I think, about 70. But I'm not going to be using these. And I don't know, is it acceptable to give away these old books? I mean, they're perfectly usable. I just do not need them. And I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have like 8 or 10 of them for different types of coins. And I don't know if Michael Kittle is still in here, but I was watching Michael the other night and he was talking about somebody was saying they needed to get a new red book, and he was saying, well, don't get rid of your old red book, because other than the fact that the prices may be slightly different, the rest of the information in those books are perfectly fine. The photographs are good. Most of the prices haven't changed that much. It's just they would not have the newer issued coins in them. And to that effort, I am giving away an older red book. So anyway, I will probably be giving those away just during the stream. I don't know that they would actually end up in one of the boxes, but I would like to see them getting some use. So I just thought I would throw that question out. We're going to play some different games during the streams. And so anyway, yeah, well, I'm not going to represent them as anything but what they are, which is used books. But, especially like if somebody has a kid or something that's just getting started, or they're like me and they're on Social Security, they don't have a big budget. The books are perfectly usable. They're just not new. In fact, some of them, I don't know how old they are, but some of them I would definitely classify as vintage. They're all Whitman books. And I've given some of them away in the past, and the people that got them were happy with them. They knew they were getting used. Like this one for the $50. The printed dates only go up to from 64 to 68, and then after that they were all just blank, and the person who had the book wrote the dates in up as far as 76S. So obviously, okay, the copyright on this one is 1968, so it's definitely vintage. But yeah, well, they are. They're empty albums. They're empty coin albums. This one is copyrighted 1945. And it even has the previous owner's name written in it in pencil. So that's really kind of cool. And it has a stamp in it that says Schaefer Bookstore, Allentown, Pennsylvania. So there's kind of some neat history to these empties. So yeah, here's a penny one from copyright 1963. So yeah, I'm thinking that these are gonna also be part of the giveaway. I'm trying to weed my stuff down. Well, they say album on them, but back then that may be what they called them. You got to remember when, 1940s. Now this one says coin folder, but one of the other ones says coin album. So I guess it just depends on the time period how they referred to them. Uh, you know, uh, definitions and stuff change over the decades. So, but anyway, I will be showing them in the stream when I'm giving them away. I just don't have my cameras aren't all set up tonight because I didn't have my meds for a day and a half, and I just wasn't feeling too sporty today. I was lucky to get online at all. But anyway. Oh, and I am going to throw this out there for those of you who did see the canvas U.S. mint bags. I guarantee there will be at least one of those bags in one of these gift boxes. So those were actually being sold for a fundraiser for the local cat rescue, and I managed to get a hold of one to give away. So at least one will show up in the giveaway. I also, let me see what's in this bag, because I know this. I will give you a sneak preview that this will be going in the Epiphany box. This is a 1 ounce silver round from, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Asahi. Asahi? I don't know. Anyway, refining, and interesting pattern on the back. It does have some scratches on it. It hasn't been particularly well cared for, but an ounce of silver is an ounce of silver. If you're stacking silver, you're not going to cry too much if that has a few little scratches on the back of it and somebody gives it to you for free. And I got, ooh, hey, there's a District of Columbia quarter in here. That needs to go in that book. Unless, no, it's a P, so it can go in that book. Fill one more hole in that book I'm trying to fill up to give away. And here's another piece of silver. And that's also going to go in the Epiphany box. It's a 64 quarter. So there will be silver in the Epiphany box for sure. And some other lovely things. The Epiphany box is the big one for the end. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to try and start at 6:30 Eastern time. And like I said, each day after that is going to just be a random time. So please make sure you need to be subscribed and you need to make sure your notifications are set, because otherwise you might miss the drawing, because they're going to happen at different times on different days so that a different bunch of people have an opportunity to get in and win. So I'm going to go work on my stuff for my Christmas dinner. Now that I have been through the 15 boxes once and I see how many prizes I have left, now I'm going to go back and put more prizes in those boxes. So the boxes are getting bigger and bigger, and who knows what's going to be in them by the time you guys start picking them out. So we will see you tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern time. Tell your friends, tell your families, don't tell your enemies because you don't want them winning. Mikey, have a good flight. Everybody have a great Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and we will see you tomorrow. Mikey suggested rating Rob. I tend to go for channels that are smaller than Rob's, but I love Rob. It's just I can't follow the stream because of my eyes. It goes so fast over there that I can't keep up. So y'all go do whatever you got to do for Christmas, or go raid somebody. But just be safe and be loving to your families, and we will see you tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget to go comment on that video, the banana. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.